come on, type in Peter Darby. It's funny. There's a Peter Darby. He's a white guy.
Facebook. Eddboiii.
Oh, Eddboiii. Oh, you say you heard the album? The album wasn't good.
We doing this live thing. Educated.
Oh yeah, 5 so far. We just need about 10, 11. Up now, we're at 8. Good, good. Gang, gang, gang. Day ones. So, has anybody listened to Lil Peep yet? Heard his new album? By any chance? Heard mixed reviews? Oh damn, I'm getting dark as shit. What'd you think about it, Austin? Yo, what's going on, 666? You think it's fire? Alright, Austin said. Deviant says fire. Austin Odom says shit is dope.
Like it kind of sounded to me like it definitely wasn't a hip hop album, and they still call Lil Peep a rapper. At least that's his classification on Google, which I don't think Lil Peep.
You gotta say it on the camera, man.
Yeah, we'll get over there.
He said, shit, save that shit. Quality is good. Favorite song is Save That Shit.
Save That Shit
for Chicago, Illinois.
I think Bright Side is the best joint on there, though. Honestly.
I haven't heard it yet. I'm gonna listen this week, though.
I think Bright Side.
He said it's mixed with. Ooh, you probably want to lower it, bro. He said it's mixed with rock, though.
Yeah, like it sounds like an alternative album, honestly.
Shit, y'all have opinions. We'll go to him.
I
sound like Young Jesus. Damn. Who got that?
Awful Things was the track that I liked the least on it, actually. That's the joint with him and Tracy, right? I just wasn't playing.
He listed as alternative. That's why, though.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely was more like an alternative.
His concerts are very alternative. So I mean.
So maybe part 2. And it
sounded, is it really alternative? I feel like it's more of like
this
rockish.
It was
like not too kiddish punk rockish, but like more like a hardcore, like a beyond a punk rock. You know what I'm saying? It's his own category.
Right.
Ever heard the album? I can imagine.
So like it sounded like Red Hot Chili Peppers mixed with like trap beats.
Problems has the best quality. September 11th. Dope. All right, then, Patrick, we'll definitely check that out because we're going to jump on them sagas as quickly as possible. You know, please review both on, you said. Then I got to hear the album first, so I'm probably going to hear it right after this, and then we'll drop a review because I can only imagine what it would sound like. Or we might just drop a review and Pete talk about it a little bit more. You know, Lil Xan Betrayed. I have not heard Lil Xan Betrayed, but we could definitely check that out. How do y'all like the artist spotlight, by the way? You know what I'm saying? How's that going?
Alright, girl, pay me no mind. Just look at the bright side.
Bright Side is a dope song. I haven't heard the whole album though.
This isn't what love like.
But you know who else has a good album?
Just make a video. Hey, it could do that.
Could do it. Yeah, we might have to do it, man.
Help me find a way.
I could interview you about it, and then you could just talk about the video.
Some of the artists are dope. Yeah, man. Yeah, like some of the artists on the spotlight dope. I think the dude Cheeks had a dope song. Ghost Wolves wasn't too bad.
They're all good. They're all good.
Shout out to Lil V-Neck.
Shout out to everybody, man. They're all Lil V-Neck. I keep seeing Lil V-Neck trying to like send something in there, man.
My first favorite song is the Bright Side. Second favorite was Ben's Truck. I think the third is probably the last one. That's Problems, right? Cheddar. Okay.
Check it out, man.
Check out Cheddar.
You gotta check it out.
Got poor connection right now, so I don't know what's up.
I don't know what's up either, because I think my... Oh, this shit's blinking.
Yeah, Ben's Truck is kind of old. But, I mean, it's one of the best joints on there.
Damn, so the best song on the whole album is Ben's Truck?
Yeah, like Bright Side Problem, Ben's Truck. I didn't like the awful whatever that is. I didn't really like that too. The joint with Tracy, cause I mean that sounded like something that fucking like a Blink 182 would be singing. I mean, not nothing wrong.
I'm telling you, man, he's
182.
punk rock, man. The dude is punk rock,
That shit was
bro.
like Blink 182, dog.
A little higher than punk rock, his own category. Though.
Like,
He's
what you
close
doing,
to
B?
Punk rock.
Same.
He kind of drifted away from rap. Like I know I'm here to album, but like he drifted away from rap.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
You know what I'm
that's his. I mean, was he ever really rapping like that?
He was kind of rapping and
Yeah.
no, yeah, he was kind of rapping, but he was singing more, and that's why we liked him because he sang. He was like he just sang he just sang everything. Really, that's kind of like why we liked him in the beginning. He's definitely not a rapper. I don't even know, like, have we heard a song of him rapping really?
No,
So I feel like he rapped a little bit, but he just sang. No, what it is he sings raps.
Yes, and
It's
that's
like a sing rap.
and that's how most cats rap nowadays. As far as like niggas like how Designer do his shit, which is it's more like, I mean, while Designer's a little bit more rapping.
Designer's straight rap. That nigga just-
but he still got melodies.
You group him with Young Thug.
Young Thug?
I mean, him and Young Thug are damn near like as far as how they do their voice inflections, but as far as like singing, Lil Peep was. I remember when first time we were like, okay, he's sing, kind of like how I think was it Blade?
Yeah.
That was singing all the time too.
Yeah, I
I think Blade. So it's like kind of like damn near similar. Not the same, of course.
Blaze? Cocaine.
Yeah.
God boy click the whole shade.
So you know, it's just interesting kind of hearing these artists.
Black holes.
I haven't heard
Panic
of
in the Disco. Yeah, that kind of makes sense that he would be with Panic, because I mean that's his label making you pop.
Yeah,
man, shit.
Yeah, he just got trashed too. I don't know what happened. Ever since that one soccer commercial, it's kind of been like.
It's been downhill for Designer.
Oh,
Ever since Panda, it's been kind of downhill, unfortunately. But I mean, I'm sure he can come out with a smash pretty soon.
I feel like he tries like.
he's
so hard.
he's still real young though, so.
Yeah.
Man, he still got time. Like shit.
He's only like
When
18, right?
like Herb and Bibby first came out, like they was on fire when they first came out. Then he slowed down a little bit. Now it's like they finally getting into their career.
Cause Baby went into college. Baby went to college.
Bibby
so
made
it's
a little
like,
bit of money, slowed down. Like,
he's like,
man, fuck this rap shit. I'ma come out and just go to college.
Yeah, he did the right thing. Shit, invest your money, cause I mean, rap careers are really really short anyways. They're not like the longest. Like we're just not reaching people who are reaching their 40s who are actually able to say like, and they're not even really rapping.
Got a career and shit.
They're just commentating at this point. You
Right.
know, except for Jay-Z who drops an album every like and retires every like whenever. You know.
Yeah, the outlet was dope, and that was the joint that had the soccer commercial though, right? I think Outlet was the soccer commercial. That was a oh all the way go, ooh all the way go.
What's your
They'll start this shit. I mean, I actually like Designer though. I think Designer's dope.
It's so funny. It's like, why do you think Designer's dope?
Cause I mean, he just seems like a good kid. He just got like a good spirit. You know, like he be up there like doing his thing like on some.
Designer just seems like. Every time I watch Designer, I think, what drugs is he on today? And is he on a mixture of shit? Like, and he does like 20 dances
Faces and
in
shit.
one. I've never seen that before in the history of histories.
That nigga's just entertaining. It's an
It's just an
entertaining
entertaining ass guy, and I get you on entertainment, but it's like when we try like to dissect his lyrics and take him like
I guess.
a serious MC type of stuff, like where he's actually, it's like, nah, I can't really do that. You know, it's, I can't really take him seriously.
Yeah, I mean, Pat said good spirit don't match good music.
That is,
But I mean, you know.
good spirit don't match good. Yeah, you're right. He's right about that. Good spirits don't match good music. Cause he really doesn't really put out any like. Would you listen to a whole Designer album? You actually listen to a whole album?
listened to that first mixtape, but then it was like a few songs on it that I was
Album.
like,
I say mixtape. Album.
Yeah, I would. Yo, Ace of Shaq, what up, homie?
What's up? You got the diss track, huh?
Yeah, y'all ain't trying to
what's
diss
up?
niggas.
I saw that shit.
Trying to diss.
And we left a comment too on that
Got
video.
some bars for him though. What is it with underground and mainstream artists promoting suicide? I have no idea what suicide is like. Why suicide so prevalent in today's
I don't
Which
know.
I mean, with social media and shit like that, I guess it's more popular or it's more prone to happen.
I think it's kind of more media.
So niggas just riding the wave. Yeah, it's like media.
Whenever that remember that one Netflix movie came out, Diary about like this lady's suicide diary.
Oh, like the 13 something.
The 13
ghosts
shit
or some
about
shit like that.
Nah, just shit about she killing herself.
Yeah, well, when it's I think my girls. Well, was it a documentary or like a?
I think it's like it leads up to her killing herself.
Cause my girl was telling me about like a show on Netflix where like the girl kills herself and sends letters to everybody.
Yeah, that shit right there. Cause the thing about that is like, I don't understand what's so cool about suicide.
We're gonna have something for you, Shaq.
And I don't understand what's so cool about like, I don't see what's so cool about suicide, like, or addressing it. Really, I mean, I think if somebody has
13 reasons why, 13.
I think somebody has an issue about suicide.
Thanks, Shaq.
I think people
still gonna get you though.
Smart enough to like talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, like I think people need to learn how to talk. Because if you have suicide, I mean, like that's something you need to talk about. It's not something like, I'm gonna keep it to myself and stay in my room. It's like, no, you need to fucking tell somebody about that shit. Right. That's nothing that you just like. That's nothing to fuck around with.
It's fucking Styles P daughter just well, not just committed suicide. She committed suicide.
Oh, she committed suicide.
Yeah.
That sucks because it's like a thing of like when you look at people, it's called the magic bullet theory. They imitate what they see.
Right.
So for somebody to know about suicide, they had to see it somewhere, right? And then they have to like a lot of times with the media they'll show you, and you don't even know like your daughter's watching it because if you look at kids, bro, they just interact like what they see.
Right.
So how do people know about the suicide thing? You know what I'm saying? Why is it so? It used to be a matter where it was like culturally, especially like in my culture, it was like if you did suicide, that was considered weakness, right?
Yeah.
So then like now it's one of them.
Now it's
where
like not cool.
It's like kind of like.
So he personally do. He Anthony Hernandez said he blames his depression and anxiety on social media.
Then stop watching social media. What is certain? Because the thing is about that's what I said about the magic bullet theory. You know what I'm saying?
You're constantly fucking like
you can't keep
measuring yourself up against somebody else, and it's like.
Feel me on this.
Motherfuckers gonna only show you.
If you were 15 years old, right, and you're making it to 30, and you stop watching that bullshit that is feeding that suicidal thoughts and stuff like that, guess what's gonna happen? By the time you turn 20, you didn't forgot about it. I'm not saying. See, the thing is, like, you gotta stop paying attention to certain things, or it becomes your God, or it becomes the ruler of you. You see what I'm saying? So there's certain things you gotta look at whenever it comes to that. Like, I mean, me personally, I do not endorse anybody doing like suicidal things, but what I do know is whenever it's prevalent in your life and you keep seeing stuff, what ends up happening is you end up following that wave. So like a lot of these rappers, which is interesting, is for a second, is they preach this, well, I'm gonna kill, and it's like a cool, you can tell it's for their image or whatever, because if they're really serious about it, right, they would have did it. I mean, that's just reality, right? And there would have been no songs and no career. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to preach, but it's just, you know.
Preach, brother.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's too many things to do than commit suicide. These world is so big.
Start watching all the Kardashian news. Yeah, the negative.
That negative stuff. You're like, shit. I can't watch the news no more because every time I watch the news, Trump done said something else crazy and somebody didn't ran somebody over or blaming them on some type of race. But what's so crazy is
get shot every fucking
get shot. But then if you look at it in Sierra Leone, 1,000 people died off of a landslide. We're not even talking about that right there. And I'm not saying that over, but that's 1,000 people.
All at once.
All at once. Like, that is big.
Suicide talk everywhere. It's ironic. Someone I looked up to commit suicide. Chester Bennington, yeah.
And it gets sad, too, man, because when I was at work and they were talking about that back in the day, they were like, I have to tell my kids about this. So that means you got to tell your little 10, 11-year-old, like,
true,
hey,
Joey's.
You know, this is what suicide is. You know how hard it is explain that to a kid? Your kid is innocent. Now the kid knows what suicide is. And you got to worry about preventing it before they hear it from another source. Which is kind of endorsing it, right? Like, you know, which is sad, but it's true.
Word. So, on that note, let's get into some of these.
I don't know. Suicide sucks, man. Like, yo, if you know anything about suicide, just
on the motherland.
Sit down and talk to them. Shit. I feel like people don't got a friend these days. People don't got friends, bro. Like, people like, but it's like when you really look at it, like if you don't have anybody you can talk to and they're saying they're too busy, yo, send us an email or something. Fuck, I'll read it. I'll be like, I'll respond to your ass person, but yo, it's all good.
Niggas saying you need to be that motivational speaker. Start speaking for.
I tried that, man.
I don't know. Is it worse for men? Is it worse for men or worse for females? Because I mean,
worse
girls,
for females?
you know, with all these Kardashians, you gotta have a big ass. You gotta have the lips. You gotta have.
I don't think anybody killing themselves over some fucking lips and shit.
Well, like if all the girls at school got the Kylie Jenner lips and your shit's looking like the bird beaks.
Huh? I don't know.
It's
man.
gonna be like, well, damn. I might, you know. I ain't got the Kardashian shit, so let me fuck with some other shit.
Well, I don't know. I think what it is I was thinking about this the other day.
I'm not pretty.
It's like how do you whenever something's bothering you, how do you handle it? Like some people eat food, some people have sex, some people get angry, and some people slice their wrist or do something that's deviant to their body. So it's like how do you respond to external pressure? You know what I'm saying? And if you're applying external pressure with hurting yourself, you gotta rewire that, man. That's something mentally that's going on, you know, and it's something that you've learned from somebody. That's how I look at it, man. Shit, fuck it. Hey, hopefully that affects somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Out here changing lives, nigga.
For real.
Ooh, goddamn. Men don't want to talk about that guy.
Oh, so this is the whole review. Oh, I just realized this is a damn review. Fuck. Damn, because you labeled it. You gotta let me know when you label it. So I know what we're talking about.
Man, you know, you gotta get people in.
I gotta know.
My bad. Alright, so shit, since you know, we might as well just do a peep or two. I'm sure they got the tracks on YouTube.
Yeah, we could just check it out.
Come over with this shit. Actually, yeah.
What is the top ones that you feel like?
Well, we did bench truck in fucking Brightside. We could just react to one of the audios, maybe save that shit, and do it through the TV.
27 tracks?
For some reason that joint. Yeah, it's like 29 minutes. It's a 29 minute album.
29 minutes? Shit.
Yeah, he said do the one on Peep's channel. I guess this is Peep's channel, right? Let's see if we can catch that joint.
I mean,
Or is that joint acting crazy?
Yo, on some other shit, did y'all see what happened to the Dallas Cowboy running back? He got so fucked over, man. I'm really hurt about that. I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, so I might not watch the NFL for that shit. She said, I'm a white girl. They won't believe you, and he can't even play till October, so they didn't believe him. They really didn't. Damn, man.
Kaepernick can't play.
Kaepernick can't play.
Whatever.
Because he fucking decided to stand up for his rights and didn't beat nobody for it. He just said, you know, and then you have people out there running people over. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, you know, I'm just gonna take a knee.
Trump saying whatever the fuck he want. Have you seen Fifth Harmony video? It's so good. The one we just reacted to or some new shit? I know we just did Angel, I believe. Oh, that's well, nah.
That's when I fucked up on.
I
thought Fifth Harmony was
Yeah, nah.
Huh?
Those niggas comment.
What happened?
Nah, in the comments it was.
Oh, was a dude commenting about Fifth Harmony?
I
You know what you like, bro.
Niggas looking at
this. I just never been a guy just to like look at. I mean, I don't know, man. Everybody's different, you know.
Yeah, see if you can do. Save that shit. Rich Chigga, yeah, I saw he dropped some new shit.
Yeah, I saw that he dropped some. I think yesterday actually.
Do save that shit on Peep joint.
We trying to hook it up for y'all so we get some live reaction, man. Trying to figure out why my Wi-Fi.
It's alright, we'll be fine.
And then Lil Uzi Vert is like, what's up with him lately? Like, why is he tripping so much lately? Like, he's saying that people are old at 25.
Say he gonna kill himself?
God damn. Like,
oh, nah, he didn't say he's.
Yeah, I don't know about that
Slump God say he gonna kill himself at 27 or something. Or he said it at one point.
why?
Like, y'all
is that
niggas-
like, how much attention do you want?
Or he not trying to live to 27. Some dumb shit like that.
Drugs, man? Yeah, they be saying so. It's like they just say, hey, take this drug. Okay, guys, record this. And just let this dude react. Because I've been looking at Uzi Vert, like some of the stuff he does, I'm like, that can't be sober. Like, you know, some of the dancing that he does, you be like, what the fuck is that? That's
27 Club. I guess that's 27 Club. You kill yourself at 27.
I don't know, man. Fuck all that. I'm trying to live to the fullest.
It's hard. Damn, son. Well,
Hold on,
we
here
for you, Ant.
Trying to do it.
I mean, you know, you just come on a live stream, send us an email if you know, ever you got some shit on your mind.
Real.
I mean, we'll try to get some shit to you, man.
What happened?
No, Anthony said, you know, social media.
Yeah, man, just, you know, honestly, what you can do if you have that issue is just reset your social medias and delete everything and then just start from anew. Just don't watch any press and shit. You're like, oh, well, fuck, we're your friends.
Yeah, man,
bro.
send us an email, bro.
Send us an email, man. Send us an email, and, you know what I'm saying, we'll definitely discuss some things with you, man, because...
Yeah, you know, get you to build up that shit. I mean, it takes a while to be able to build.
And we have videos about how to show you how to get women, how to make friends. Like, we have videos about that, too. And we tell you exactly what to do, you know what I'm saying, and how to be the best. Trying to just...
You know, shit, I mean, everybody, you know, we're trying to learn some shit, bro.
So which one Lil Peep what?
Lil Peep, Save... Fuck, I forgot the name of it. Save that shit. Lil Peep, save that shit.
Alright, let's go ahead and record it, too.
Yeah. Alright, we gonna record, save that shit. Appreciate it, Josh.
You gonna watch him do it live? So like you feel like this is the best song on the album?
I think Bright Side is the best song on the album, but
so why we looking to listen to Say That Shit?
That's the only other joint. Well, that's the third best joint that we didn't do.
It's like the only. Here we go.
Little Bo Peep and a brand new Benz.
That's what sucks, man. It's like, you know, I don't know, he just did it the traditional way where you just release your best songs and then, you know, you forgot the rest.
Yeah, man. Niggas is doing whatever the fuck they want.
I blame Drake for setting such a high standard on his albums. Am I lying? Yo, Drake put out some shit, and that's not even the best songs on the album. You're like, damn, what the fuck? This...
Well, I think, well, like, I would put Kendrick above that. Yeah, we already did Bright Side.
Oh, no, I would say, okay,
put Kendrick albums above.
This is going to be an interesting conversation. It's going to be interesting. Kendrick's last, there is some songs on Kendrick. I had an interesting
like as far as a cohesive body of work.
It depends on where you're at in life. That was the general conclusion that we had at work.
Yeah.
Like where you're at in life. If you're rebel, it's like you can't play Kendrick with your kids in the car, but you can play Drake with your kids in the car.
I mean,
you really can't, like, you know, because there's so much, you know, you play some Kendrick, your kid might be mad and slap the teacher. You play Drake, he might just be trying to make love to her. And then, you know.
Which might get him fucked up either way. So, you know.
Only if he gets caught. Alright, yo, we're gonna react to this real quick.
React to that, save that shit. See, it's definitely like the Cobain vibe and shit.
I think he's accepting his fate.
I ain't gonna die now. And it's a real romantic album. It's like 90% of the songs he talking about some bitch that he not.
First time hearing it.
Let's hit that real quick. This beat hard though. Ready to run? Oh, you trying to take it in for a little bit?
No, I was trying to reverse it at the beginning, but that shit ain't compliant to my motherfucking orders.
Shit ain't compliant.
It ain't compliant.
Got a non-compliant ass phone.
My phone's like, bro, you treat me like shit. The screen's
You done cracked me, goddamn fuck. I ain't gonna listen to
I ain't
shit.
doing shit you saying, dog.
Yeah. Which I mean, what? Do you think some songs you talking about guy. I mean, a lot of songs he says a girl, so I don't really know if he's talking about a guy on this song.
All right, I think we should just like listen to the song and then like review.
Yeah, sure.
Or we just like, I don't know, do something a little different. I mean, however you want to do it. I feel like Lil Peep say, I always do Lil Peep say that shit. Alright, whatever. You want to do like a Lil Peep say that shit one, or just like, and then do a review?
Sure.
So I've never heard it. What were y'all like? Hey, that person's Arabic. What would y'all like? Would y'all like for us to do a reaction of the Lil Peep song, or would you rather us just talk about the album and then play a little bit of Lil Peep Save That Shit?
Or if we do the album, we'd have to like play a little bit of each track. All right. Oh, do you have Spotify? Well, I mean, I guess for simplicity, we could
do which one?
He don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Let's just have it as if it's a video, and then we just talk about the album as far as the after.
Say we could go to SoundCloud and react to all of them.
Oh shit. Yeah, we could do like little samples of each one, and then kind of like listen to it. It's whatever. Ready?
Alright. Just make it up one big ass video. Fuck it. Do whatever.
Oh, we just do this one, boom, and cut it off, and then
and then do the other one with it.
Yeah.
SoundCloud. Yeah.
Alright, ready?
That's it.
3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, it's EJ.
It's P. What's happening?
Hey man, we're two educated guys trying to figure this shit out, man.
Word. Right now we trying to figure out Lil Peep from the new album that just dropped. Come over when you're sober. Save that shit. Save it, nigga. But hey, any artist you want to get featured on that artist spotlight, make sure you visit Educated Freedom and click on Artist Spotlight.
If you get about 2 shirts like this, I'm not gonna be mad at you whatsoever, man. Yo, but don't forget to subscribe and like our shit, and we're gonna jump right into it.
Save that shit.
Save that shit, man. And the
save
album
the shit,
just
but you can't
dropped,
save the hoes.
and we're gonna have a review over that album too, man. It's like he's looking at me in my eyes.
Why does he have that daddy tattoo like that? Like did his dad die or something?
Let's know, but why does he have a daddy tattoo on his chest?
Yeah, or like bitches just call him daddy and just like, all right, I'm gonna just tat it on me. He got the Pink Panther on his shit. And fuck the ops.
Hey, let's do down below. Was Lil Peep in a gang or something? We just got to.
Beats dope though.
I actually met the dude who does his beats at his concert. Cool guy.
What, like Smokestack?
Yeah.
Like Smokestack and IVX something.
Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. For my life, can't say that, girl. Don't tell me you can say that shit. All she wants is payback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting nothing.
It's probably the most like rapping on he does on the whole album.
So that's what I was saying. Like he does. It's a rap scene. Like it's interesting. I'm just surprised that he's like all for making somebody rich. Gotta pause it for a second, right? Because I'm just surprised that he could make somebody rich. I'm so used to the Lil Peep where he's like, yo, fuck you, slice your wrist, and I'm okay with you not surviving.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Lil Peep has a few different like vibes to him as far as like what he, you know what I mean, like as far as like what he pushes across. Definitely on this album he's pushing across more like relationships kind of titles, so yeah. It's just kind of interesting to see like, you know, what he does. And I don't know what he's gonna do for part 2, so we're just gonna have to find out what that's actually about, you know?
Yeah, man, because it's like, it's just so interesting how he just like, it's just like so thrown off, like how he. Damn, bro. Yo, I tried to play this shit off like the NFL. Shit did not work. Damn. That's why we do it live, right? That's why we do it live. Wow. Yo.
Motherfucker just loading this.
Just say, you know what, bro? We just gonna load on that ass. My phone's like, fuck you, bro. Yo, we about to listen to this shit on the motherfucking. Maybe it's just not to be. It's just like the damn Suicide Boys. We did that shit like 3 times. We're like, shit. God damn, Suicide Boys. Damn. Just so much going on. It's just hard in the D. Technical difficulties. Oh, I gotta plug it up. Oh. Damn. That's fucked up. See, man, I'm
Pete just started loading on us.
I say, you know what, bro? And my Roku.
They slowed it down. It's like, and that's the whole album too.
Yeah.
Shit, just go to SoundCloud. Oh fuck yeah.
Say what?
Clouds is with us, so I gotta do that one.
I wish I got to read a couple other stuff too. What was that one called?
Save that shit. Well, let me just let it roll.
Fuck it, man. Like, yo, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be the review of Lil Peep, his album that just released. Some people say it's a masterpiece. Some people don't agree, but we can all say together that, you know what, it's something to keep your head ringing, like straight up. So like, yo, I heard some of the songs, which like 3 of the songs he pretty much released already.
I thought Truck, Right Side. We just checked out some of Say That Shit.
We just checked out some of Say That Shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was interesting because cool vibe. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely tell he goes more towards the get away from rap, because at first I was like, oh, he's kind of rapper, and it's like, no, he's going more towards the alternative thing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, the camera's rolling.
Yeah,
bro.
Camera rolling. We going.
Camera rolling. Pizza said, "Fuck it, I'ma do it." But yeah, so
shit.
The thing about it is, you know,
let's just get into that SoundCloud.
We're just gonna take that out. I don't want to. We gotta listen to all of them now.
Nah, but I mean, this is the easiest way to listen to most of the snippets. Like, it's just all right here. Just boom, hook it up, pause it, do whatever. Put a picture up there on that bitch.
Okay, because this shit ain't fucking working.
Yeah, let's just stop it. Fuck it. Stop it. All right, let's.
All right,
well, now we just gonna do a fucking.
We gonna do the whole damn thing. Fuck it. That's what we gonna do. Yo, we got some time. We're gonna do a little bit of snippets of the whole fucking album, and we're gonna do this shit for y'all.
Fuck it.
Because we fucked up a couple times, and it's O-fucking-K.
Right.
Try to play that shit off, and that shit was nice.
That shit was nice. I thought it was alright, bitch. You gonna kick back in? Nope. Still ain't kick back in.
Alright, so Reality's just hit. Let me see.
I mean, yeah. But it's like the whole thing is like 23 minutes.
Alright, so we just push play on this, and then.
Yeah, so fuck it, we can set it up. Let these niggas know what it is.
Hey everybody, TJ.
It's Pete, what's happening?
Hey man, we're 2 educated guys trying to figure this out, man.
Word. Right now, we trying to figure out Lil Peep Come Over When You're Sober Part 1. He just dropped it not too long ago. But hey, any artists you want to get featured on that artist spotlight, make sure you visit Educated Freedom. Click on that artist spotlight.
And don't forget to subscribe and like our shit and get you about 5 of these shirts. I'm not gonna be mad at you whatsoever, but we're about to jump into this album and see what it's all about.
Word. We're just gonna breeze through it a little bit and check it out. So we starting with
Ben's Truck.
Start with Ben's Truck. So we did a reaction to Ben's Truck. It's definitely a dope song. One of the best songs on this album. I think so.
Lil Peep with a brand new bitch. Back of the club with the got boy clip. Iced out teeth on the iced out whip. With the limousine tints, you can suck my dick. First switch out when you in the Benz truck. Always want fuck, tell the bitch good luck. Always want fuck, cause it just came up. Drugs in my nose, good drugs in my cup. I don't wanna wait now, but I know you gon' make me. Who you wanna hate now? Pretty sure you gonna hate me. Can't see the cake now. All the hate don't faze me. All the money that I make now, I'll never let it change me. I don't wanna wait now, but I know you gon' make me. Who you wanna hate now? Pretty sure you gonna.
Yo, we're gonna stop here because the majority of our reaction was when we first heard it. Check out the video in the past, but
Word.
what we said pretty much is we thought it was a dope song, and it was definitely a time to where you can definitely tell he made his image. He's actually going somewhere and he's found his sound, right? And he's doing a lot of singing, right? Because we're trying to figure out if he's more of a singer or more of a rapper, which it seems like he's just
Definitely
like right
right.
in the fucking middle of the shit, you know?
Right, and with this track, Ben's Truck, I mean, definitely, you know, one of the more flagship songs from the album. And it seemed like a period Lil Peep was getting away from, like, his signature style, which I think is that, like, have the whole song, like, kind of repeating away, like, write a certain section, and then really, you know, say it over and over again throughout the song to really catch the listener. Which, like, I think he had in songs like Witchblades, you know, he came with the hook, Witchblades, cocaine, golf boy click, and the whole shit, you know, shit like that. And I think people more so know him for that type of style of those type of songs he was dropping. So we just gonna go to the next song, Save That Shit. Check it out, listen to it, all that shit like that. It's a dope, like, sample or string, whatever, kind of sound like a detuned string a little bit. Then the guitar comes in. This is definitely a Lil Peep vibe, like it's like the guitar captures the whole, like, signature, like, Lil Peep sound, I feel.
So this is my first time ever hearing it.
Tell me you could say that shit. All she want is payback for the way I always play that shit. You ain't getting nothing that I'm saying. Don't tell me you nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich.
Oh, he's saying I can make you rich. Before he's just like, yo, you gonna suck it in this truck. That's a flip for real. But it's dope though.
Take me back.
I'm really digging that, like, sample, whatever it is.
I could make you rich. Nothing like them other motherfuckers. I could make you rich. For my life, can't say that, girl. Don't tell me you could.
So you know what? We're just gonna pause there and dissect it a little bit from what we think. I think this is one of the better songs on this album. You know, at least from my perspective, from hearing it a couple times. You know, I don't want to give like a full review because you really need time to digest each song and get the nuances of each thing. But as far as what I can hear from first listen, you know, like Save That Shit, Bright Side, and Ben's Truck were more of the standout tracks to me. And like this song has more of like a vibe to it, where it's like, you know, signature Lil Peep. It's like sort of like sad. I can kind of like picture, like, or visualize like somebody sitting in a corner almost when I listen to this song, when I listen to the vibe of the sample.
I imagine an old guy, old as fuck, in a corner crying because he wasted his life away on stupid shit. Feel me?
Good.
That's
Hey,
what I imagine.
that's what it is. But we're gonna go to Awful Things.
God damn, this shit sad as shit. But he can make somebody rich though.
You make it rich, ho. Fuck with Lil Peep. Call that nigga daddy.
Whoa. Going to the pump.
I actually didn't like this song. I'm gonna just keep it got Tracy on it though. So it sounds awful about it.
I think people are arguing with you about this. Like, this is gonna be a song people are arguing on because it's
like
no
it's
beat.
Like it's like too much going on. I don't know.
No, it's like you know, he's playing around. It sounds like good. That's a lot of power in that chorus. He just give him more to the punk side. That's all it is. All alternative, you can say. You know? I don't think it's meant to, because I guess you're really used to him being like kind of calmish. Probably. And then it's like this is more upbeat and more like.
Yeah. Like, or this could be one of them songs we gotta listen to it a few times to really like it. Like it sounds like a happier song, but with just sad.
No, that shit is sad.
Like from the sound of it.
It's like you listen to it, it's like, oh, it's happy, yeah, marshmallows and Care Bears and shit. And then it's just like, you listen to it, you're like, shit, damn.
Tell me awful things burn me down, all kinds of shit like that. I don't like that.
Shit.
But I mean, me, when I first listened to it,
we have a picture of him on my screen, by the way,
right.
And like when he was saying these awful things, I actually looked at him in his eyes. I was like, Peep, it's fucked up. He looked at me back, he said, fuck you, bro. And I said, shit, Peep, good man. Just want to say that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, shit gets like that sometimes.
Look away from the screen.
It definitely gets like that.
Can we get to the screen for a second? Can we look at the screen?
Oh, man, I could probably put a picture up.
Okay, we're going to put a picture up. And you're going to see why I was like, shit, Peep.
Yeah, like, this is basically the album cover. So
we're gonna put a picture somewhere, but you're gonna be like, God damn, Pete.
But I mean,
like that, dog.
I don't know if it's because of the way it's like sequence where you go from like save that shit and then you go to awful things, which is like it's like a big jump in the vibe of it. I don't know.
I feel like his vibe is very consistent with like I am gonna say some sad shit, and you're gonna forget me, girl. But until you forget me, I'm gonna disrespect the shit out you. I don't know. Let me know if I'm wrong down below, but that's kind of what I'm getting from it. It's like, you know, you either sucking my dick in a Benz truck or maybe you're doing something else. AKA forgetting about me, because I ain't shit.
Word. Let's move on to You Said.
This is like some stuff you wish you could say to somebody in high school. You know, like, just forgive me, girl. It's just a moment in life. See this letter I wrote you? Just burn it. Just burn it. I'm a memory. Damn, it's deep shit.
It's crazy. Yep. What?
Running away from you takes time and pain. I don't even want to. So I'm getting high all week without you. Popping pills, thinking about you. Running away from you takes time and pain. I don't even want to. So I'm getting high all week without you. Popping pills, thinking about you. Oh, she did have a heart to love you.
See, this is like a love album, though. Like people were saying, like
That is the most dark love ever. This stuff you play whenever you just break up with your girlfriend. Under some supervision, of course. You don't know which way you want to go.
I think Pete always just writes one verse and just says it twice or 3 times.
Oh, right.
It's like one long book. That's the style, though. It would also be cool if you like harmonized a little bit too.
I felt like it was a good song. Like, just the fact, God, it's just everything is just super dark, but it's like a catchy dark. Like, It's like, how does if you were thinking about Lil Peep and you're Lil Peep's biggest fan, how will Lil Peep handle a breakup? I got it. He would say, you know what, I'm gonna do a bunch of drugs that I was gonna do with you, but without you, because I don't give a fuck about you, and always I'm not gonna like trip about you because I got my drugs.
And I'm gonna do my dosage, and I'm gonna do yours too. And I might just overdose.
If I OD, that's your fault.
Because you should have been here doing them.
Damn, because I don't got time.
You should have been splitting these drugs up.
You should got split it. You know, I'm trying to overconsume. You know, shit, sharing's caring.
But yeah, like as far as this song goes, I mean, I think this is more like the Lil Peep vibe. I don't know, Awful Things was just kind of a little thrown off for me as far as like the sequencing goes. Like maybe he should have. I don't know how he should have done it. Maybe they sequenced it like that for a reason. Maybe they had a feel they was going for, but I don't know.
I don't know. I just think the album is very consistent. Like, it's pretty consistent on the lyrics and it's consistent on the tone in a sense. Even though there was like a flip on it. So like it's funny because like he looks at it like, oh, you know, dude, I'm kind of thinking that like, yo, it's, you know, it's if somebody was to mix this together, I would be like, okay, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they let me know if they did a thought process about putting it together. I don't know if they did that.
Word. Well,
I really just don't.
We're gonna go to Better Off Dying. Fuck.
Yeah.
Nigga,
well,
don't.
Better Off Brian the dying, and then there's the bright side. I guess there's a bright side after dying, and then there's problems. Shit. Ben's truck, save that shit. Awful Things. You said Better Off Dying, the bright side, and problems.
I mean, maybe that's how they want to. Maybe they should put bright side last and make happy note.
Those people is
He could have took the vibe to something more optimistic.
It's like where the beat. It's interesting. It's flows interesting. Whoever's making the beats though,
Smokestack, shout out to Smoke.
like, and then like managing his vocals and everything too. Like, you know, putting the auto-tune on there.
Well, like I said earlier, I would like to hear him do some melodies. Well, not melodies, some harmonies.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Because it seems like he's just doubling that lead vocal.
Well, it's like we went to the concert. Yeah, we stopped that. Dope song, but we went to the concert. It was kind of, yeah, his vocals were. It's just interesting, man, because like Lil Peep, he has his formula. He sticks right to it every time. Whether it's a slow beat, fast beat, happy beat, set. It's like the beat dictates how you feel, but he's still gonna say his sad shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's groovy, but it's like groovy. What the hell? But you know, his beat dictates the feeling, and then it throws you off by the words when you hear it. You're like, oh, okay, you know. Wow, like if he was to say "I love you, girl," I would be like, I wouldn't even know what the fuck to think.
Yeah, I mean, better off dying. But we gonna get into my favorite song from the album, "The Bright Side." To that bright side. Shout out to Smokestack for the beat, though.
Yeah, he is picking the right ones to make his beat.
But
life short, good, I wanna die.
God damn. Shit. Well, and also we reacted to it, so look at our reaction in the past.
Word.
You'll kind of see what we really feel about it, and you'll kind of understand. But yo, shit.
I mean, just from like the vibe of the song for the Bright Side, it's one of my favorite because I like the melody that he did with the song. I like the whole flow, the whole vibe that he put with the song, and it's real catchy the way that the hook comes off. It's one of those songs that can easily just kind of catch you, so that's why I like it.
I mean,
I think it's the best song on the album, but you know.
Yeah.
What song y'all think is
Right
best?
Side? He'll be fine, right? I mean, I think Lil Peep was one of them artists too. It's just my opinion. Like, I couldn't listen to Lil Peep on repeat. Like, right? I'll have to listen to a couple of his songs and then take a break, and then come back, and then take a break, and then come back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot. Like, and if you're sitting there and you're just thinking and you're just going through something.
Shit, and actually,
Shit.
most of the songs repeat anyway, so you really only gotta listen to the first half because the second
Really,
half
the
gonna
second
be
half gonna be same,
the same thing.
Well, that's what's gonna be problems.
Problems.
I don't know what the fuck I did. Bloopers.
Alternative rock.
Little Peep is just in a class of his own though, because there's nobody doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is doing this.
Spend a lot of time in the background. You know, I spend a lot of time in the background. Every time that we together, I black out. Every time that we together, she tap out. I remember, but she part of my past now.
It sounded like he was trying to harmonize at that one point, but maybe it wasn't strong enough, so they lowered
Took a
it.
pill and we passed out. I made a deal with the devil. You know I got my problems. Know you got yours too. Know you got yours too. Hold on to my revolver. Ain't looking for you. Ain't looking for you. Oh girl, don't even bother. Why she act brand new? Why she act brand new? Take what the devil offer.
Going in on SoundCloud.
It's like, it is. Like, it's really. Oh, man, that's so interesting. That's so interesting. When he found his perfection, though, so it's very similar.
Spend a lot of time in the background. You know I spend a lot of time in the background. Every time that we together.
Lil Peep spent a lot of time in the background.
Damn.
But yeah, this song is a little more Peep-esque, you know what I mean? Last track on the album. Problems, dope song, had a dope vibe to it, more of a, you know, lethargic kind of song, but
I mean, fuck, it's Lil Peep. I mean, Lil Peep
I mean,
is
it's
doing what
definitely
Lil Peep does. He's going on a slow song where the whole album, slow, medium, fast, and he has like with the two bridges. He has his singing, boom, chorus, sings, chorus, sings. And he's a master of that shit.
yeah,
Like,
I
he's
mean,
a master of that. And, like, it's so cool because, like, his whole team is brilliant enough to put a masterpiece together. That's what's so cool because it's not like, you don't listen to it and be like, you have to actually listen to it and try to find stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is, like, out there. It's a well put together album. You just got to be in a mood for Pete. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to be in a mood. Like, you have to be in the mood to listen to Pete. This is one of them albums where, you know, I feel like each and every track was good on its own merit. You know what I'm saying? Just to be real honest with you. All of them are very, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell that the beat carries it, but him not him rapping, but him rap singing, whatever the hell that we want to call it. You know, it's going to be about pretty much women and how, you know, go ahead and go on your own way. I'ma do drugs, and that's
bitch,
it.
get out of here. Let me do drugs.
That's what Lil Peep is, man. No matter what the song is, no matter what you call it is, it's the same thing. Yeah, and it's cool because he makes it work for him. Like, he found his niche, and he can make about 100 songs like this. And honestly, we'll probably listen to all of them because each of them is different, but it's similar. You feel me? Not a lot of people are able to perfect that craft and put out steady hits.
And as far as like his whole vibe, like as far as his stance on relationships, he takes more of like a sub role on one, not like
a sub role,
but it's just
what?
More like the other side of the relationship. Like, damn, you cheating on me, so I don't need you. You're a fucking bitch. As opposed to the I'm over you.
No, I don't
need you, bitch.
You did like, some shit.
You
I'm gonna fuck myself up. That's how he's taking it.
Like,
it's
a kind of sub a little bit. Like,
I don't know if is that a some. I don't know. You have to really explain that. How's a sub? I guess you have to explain that to me.
I'm just thinking of it from like the, you know, because it plays into the whole suicidal thing. Because it's like I'm suicidal. I already got low self-esteem in a way.
You say sub, or you say sub as far as submissive, right?
Yeah, sub as far as submissive and like kind of lower, as opposed to taking the like higher
route.
The higher
he takes
route.
The low route.
He takes the low route.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of like, I agree with you on that, because I don't necessarily know if that's submission, because he's like, go. If you're very submissive, you would say whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Right? That's what I would think submissive would be. But what he does do a lot of albums is he never takes the high route. Ever. He's that guy that, you know what? I can go the high route, but fuck that. I'm going to go the lowest of the low. And what's the lowest of the low, right? Let's really talk about that.
I'm going to do drugs.
I'm going to do drugs. I'm going to kill myself, and it's your fault. When in actuality, just being realistic, it's really your fault for doing that to yourself. For letting this person affect you that much. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the reality of it, but it's interesting because that's what he does. He says, you know what? You do this, it's okay. I'm still going to do this, and it's going to hurt me because of you're doing that. When in actuality, yeah, I'm a fan of, like, if that's what you do, just what you, I'm going to do drugs. Yo, if you're going to be here or not, oh, well, I'm still going to do drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a fan of that rather than, like, I'm going to kill myself more. I'm going to kill myself because you left. Or just, like, it's like he wants to cause like misery.
Getting shitted on by the pretty girl.
It's like you can see how girls would go crazy get into that situation. Like, oh, he doesn't care. No, motherfucker, he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, give you a perfect example. There's somebody out there right now who people are trying to figure out, why is he, like, not saying something, right? You should know if you're watching the news. And it's because he really just doesn't care. That's it. And, like, he's in a position where this is the only way that he shows that he cares, Lil Peep, is by showing I care by hurting myself. But that's a fucked up way of thinking.
Yeah, and
I care about hurting myself.
And that what kind of makes the whole, like, mood and the whole vibe,
yeah,
you know, of the album. But, I mean, side note, I think all the tracks were cool.
All the tracks were cool.
Except, I think Awful Things should have been left off of it, and that's my only thing about it. But that's my personal opinion.
I feel like you go into Lil Peep, you gotta understand what you're going into. You can't go Lil Peep and be like, all right, I'm gonna set aside an hour, and then nobody breaks down what Lil Peep is. Like, yo, if you know what Lil Peep is, then you're gonna go into it and understand. But if you don't, bro, you're gonna be in there like, what the, you know, like, what the, as far as, it's a cool beat, but you're gonna kind of have some thoughts in your head like, yo, fuck this, like, fuck everything, you know, you gotta kind of check that a little bit.
Especially if you're trying to get in a positive space. I can't really think of a time, like, say like a regular person, not the people that listen to people are regular, but say like a regular person was to just turn it on. There's no activity or shit you can be doing that you can play Peep outside of you maybe being affected by some of the things he's talking about and trying to find some kind of, you know, empathy with it.
Yeah, and let me know, like, what you do. Like, do you do anything while you listen to Lil Peep? What do you do when you listen to Lil Peep? Because I can honestly tell you that, you know, doing everything I do, I had to listen to Lil Peep if I'm kicking it with some homeboys and we talking and you kind of hear something and you're going through like a breakup, I can't listen to Lil Peep like by myself in the dark. That would just, oh man, no. Right. But you know, he does it because he has that dark mode on there.
Understand.
You know, he has that dark mode. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, master at his craft. Like, that is, it's a great album. Like, it's a great album. It's great produced. It's on some top of the line stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta understand what you're getting into.
Word. And that was our review of Come Over When You're Sober. Review, listen, whatever you want to call it. But, nigga, we just did the shit.
We just did it.
Shout out to Peep. Shout out to Smokestack. Everybody who put together this wonderful album.
Yep.
And we're looking forward to part 2. Yep. And, hey, any artists, you want to get featured in that artist spotlight? Make sure you visit Educated Freedom. Click on that artist spotlight button on Educated Freedom.
And pay. All right, to Educated Guys. Subscribe. Peace.
Peace.
They be, yo, people forgetting that fucking pay, boy. They'll submit some shit. We're gonna put a firewall on that shit.
Well, I mean, it is.
Huh?
It's kind of selfish. It's
I mean, nah, I mean, shit, you would think until somebody tried to submit some shit like we seen and didn't pay.
Nah, man, that doesn't happen anymore.
Oh.
What?
Because the firewall. The firewall is on it, right?
Yeah.
That's why. No, they would have submitted that shit without the.
So this is what we talking about, man. Yo, first we did the artist thing, the artist spotlight, and it was funny because we started it and then people just submitted stuff, but there was like a payment part that people just definitely forgot. We don't know why, right? And then we added a firewall and then people started paying. So we were like, I was like, you know, Southside, your mind crazy, define.
Imagine it's it for a kid with Downs. I don't know if that's somebody in the chat or what. But hey,
XD,
man,
I guess.
We just checked out that Peep, kind of dedicated the whole show to it, and we'll be uploading that video. But hey, man, just send us an email or something, and we'll check that out for you. We don't want to get into all that. We don't want to turn this into Charlottesville, whatever that shit is.
Charlottesville, yo, that's some fucked up shit. Nobody need to ring anybody with no cars. That's all show love. That's all give hugs. Yo, the nationalists, it's like they represent the most like lowest of the low, right? It's like every culture has the lowest of the low, right? It just happens that there was a camera filming the stuff and they feel like they're representing a cause. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, just everybody love each other and be like, Right
from M-Dog channel. Yeah, I think I saw Dorothy Vu, right? Shout out to you, Dorothy. I know they about to hit 200,000.
Ooh, she calling you out, dog.
Shout out to the homies. Word.
That is a yes, Dorothy.
I'm gonna try to get her back on this side, see what's up. Link up some more
but
shit.
Yeah, man, yo, don't pay attention to news. Pay attention to your life and try to make other people's lives happy because this shit will have you depressed. Also, sad from it, I just sat on the beach and just thought about it. I was just like, there's always been hatred in the world, but now people feel like it's okay to do it.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. And make sure y'all subscribe to Eccomog Media Group, too.
Hey, subscribe to us, too, damn it.
Subscribe
we need
to
some
everything.
damn subscribe. And watch some porn. Yeah, if you go to the beach and watch some porn, I guarantee. It's like this. If you upset, go get a fucking ice cream. I've never seen no man upset with an ice cream in their hand.
Nigga,
shit. I am happy.
Fuck this ice cream.
Lit. You know what I'm saying? Just think about that, just don't pay attention to the news on too much, bro, because the news will drive you crazy. Like, all this negative energy they're trying to feed, and all this, the Kaepernick, there's too many things that are going on. You have YouTube, man. Make your own channels. Make your own channels. Make your own news. Make your own stuff, because if you watch this stuff, it's just going to drive you crazy, man. News is made to scare you. Remember that. The news is made to scare you because you'll pay attention to it. Hell, did we not forget about North Korea trying to bomb us? Damn, we forgot about that, huh? That's bad. It's all over.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
YouTube's TV now, but at least people have the option to put their own stuff up there.
Like, man, when I look at my stuff, man, that stuff don't pop up on me because I'm looking at so much other stuff.
Cool. Check it out. But yeah, man.
How many's in there?
About
I think
tuck from.
Yeah. I feel that, man. Like, it's so funny because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do about yours? You know what I'm saying?
Walmart is a FEMA camp.
Damn. That's gonna be crazy. Cause the worst is gonna happen, bro. Like, I mean, just be prepared. Like Saturday, they're having a march in Venice. It's gonna be crazy.
Fuck Hillary.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no need to fuck Hillary at this point.
At this point, Hillary can't do anything. She can't do nothing.
Although they did sign that bill to put a bunch of black men in jail.
Oh, they did do that, right? They did do that, and they have private institutions that they own, the Clintons own, that monetize off of that. Just to let you know. That's why I can't watch it, man. I actually went to school for this. I'm just like, I can't watch this. Yeah, but we out, man.
Hey, man. You know,
We got things to
catch y'all on the. Oh, make sure you get them steak, and you should put a spider in it too, just to make them feel good. But we catch y'all on the next one. 2 Educated Guys. Peace.